Josh, I know you guys have had an even keel mindset. What's your thoughts with the first playoff rankings coming out and seeing you guys up there at number one?
I mean, it really don't matter. As long as we number one at the end of the year, that's all we working forward to.
I think you have more rushing yards this season than you had in your career here. What's different about you this season?
Touches. No, man, touches, but I just had to wait my turn. I mean, I had to sit behind Vic Bell. I learned a lot from him. I had to sit behind Perkins, learned a lot from him. Now it's just all come together, and I just had to wait my turn. Now it's my time.
You seem to kind of have an uncanny ability to keep your balance, yards after contact, all that stuff. Is it just being the low center of gravity thing, or is there a trick to it? I mean, how do you do it?
I mean, it's low center of gravity. Then at the same time, you gotta know how to balance your feet. You know, you gotta work your feet work throughout the summer and throughout the spring, and that's just something too now.
When you talk about having to wait your turn, how much are you able to share those experiences with guys like Aries and Dontavian?
They picking up pretty quick. You know, I was working out with them in developmental on Friday. Was that Friday? No, that was Sunday. They came back and they was working. I just walked in and they just brighten up their day. Cause I wish Vic Perk would have came in there when I was in developmental. So I know how them guys feel, and I just try to inspire them every day.
What's it like to have a guy like you and Dak in the same offensive backfield?
Oh man, I mean I've been like this all my life. I had Terrence McGee in high school, so I mean it's no different from high school. It just feels the same, and I get all the pressure out. It's not pressure on just one individual like a running back. You got to focus on your quarterback and running back. So it takes pressure out both of us.
Kind of on that same thing, you know, your carries went up this year, obviously your touches, but your yards per carry has gone up too. I mean, why is that possible? How have you done?
You just gotta, my mindset is get positive yards every time I get to touch the ball. And I first down there time I touch the ball, it won't be bad. So you just gotta keep positive yards and stay focused.
You guys have done a great job of responding this year. Anytime another team kind of fights back, you guys have always had an answer. Kind of take us through that mood when stuff like that happens. Who's keeping the team together? Who's not letting anybody get rattled?
I mean, we got leaders, outside leaders, and leaders on top of leaders. You know, the whole team is a veteran team, and they got people on scholarship too. They gonna make plays. Our whole mindset is not to flinch. We ain't gonna flinch. Ever since Texas A&M last year, I felt that bond with this team, and I already knew that we was gonna make something happen, make something special happen.
What is it about road games with you? You seem to have your biggest games on the road.
I don't know. It's just going. I really don't know, to be honest. I've been saying that since last year, but it's just maybe it's time to turn around. I don't know. I really don't.
Did you notice, I mean, I know you've had some pretty big games in the past, but it seemed like, you know, a CBS game, 198 yards, it seemed like everybody was like, oh, it's not just Dak, it's Josh too. I mean, did you get the sense that people are realizing there's more than one guy that can, you know, the Dak's obviously a good player, but you're carrying some of the load too?
I mean, I play the background. It really don't matter. I don't need the fame. I can play, just be J-Rod, just give me the ball and I just do work then. I don't have to have all the fame.